Hi and welcome. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about the sbit keyword and hash define preprocessor directive. If we want to use only one pin of any port of 8051 microcontroller, such as in this example, I will use port 2 pin number 0 for this LED interface. So this tutorial is totally about to access the single pin by using sbit keyword and how we can define a name according to our requirement to a pin. I have created a project in MikroC compiler and we have this void main function. First of all, to access a single port pin of 8051 like port 2, then underscore, then pin number, and I want to access pin number 0, port 2 underscore 0 underscore bit. Now in this way we can access any port and any pin of 8051, and this format is specific for MikroC compiler. If you are going to use any other compiler such as Keil, then this format will not work. So here the port 2 pin number 0 is equal to 0. I am making that port pin is equal to 0 and semicolon. First I will compile the program and then assign the hex file and run the simulation. Now you can see on port 2 I have only pin number 0 is equal to 0 or ground. All other pins are high. So in this way we are just accessing the port pin 0. Now I have created an infinite loop with the help of this while one statement. This is the starting bracket and this is the ending bracket. So inside this loop we have these instructions where I am making this port 2 pin number 0 is equal to 0. After a delay of half a second I am making the same pin is equal to 1. So we are going to toggle that pin, compile the program and run the simulation. Now we have a toggling effect on the single pin of microcontroller. Now it is very difficult if we consider a lengthy program to write each and every pin of the microcontroller in this way. So instead of using the direct naming in the main program, we can also define a name to the single pin of microcontroller. For this we have sbit keyword, and sbit stands for single bit. So single bit LED1 is a user defined name. You can define any name here at pin number. So I have port 2 underscore 0 underscore bit and at the last semicolon. So in this way we have defined a single bit with name LED1 at port 2 pin number 0. This at is also mandatory, equal to 1. Now instead of using this format in the main program, we can use this name LED1. So I will remove this lengthy name and write the user defined name LED1 is equal to 0 and then LED1 is equal to 1. Now it is very convenient way to read that what we are doing in our main program. Here I am assigning a value to LED1 and here again I am changing the value to that particular pin. Now compile the program and run the simulation. So you can see there is no change in the output of this program. Behavior is same. Now this 0 and 1 value may create a confusion for you. Now let's try to define a different name here which we can assign to the LED1. We will use hash define directive and the syntax is hash define then user defined name. Suppose I am defining a name on then 0. Now this hash define directive is used to define a constant value. Now the value name is on and the value is 0. Now I have defined another name or constant with the name of and the value is 1. Remember there is no semicolon at the end of these two defines. Now we can replace this 0 with on and this one with off. Easy to understand what we are doing here. We are turning on one LED which is connected to port 2 pin number 0 and 0 is required to turn on the LED because I have connected the LED in this way. Compile the program and run the simulation. Now we have the same effect of the program as previous. So whenever you are going to create a program with many devices connected to a single port, prefer to use sbit keyword and hash defined directive. So thanks for watching and subscribe the channel.